Hello and welcome to our Outlander Season 2 recaps. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're still
Outlandish.
We're so excited to be back for Season 2 because you, the fans, have asked for it.
Well, you know, Marlise, the season starts back in Scotland, back in 1948.
Yes.
We're not sure how it all happened, but for me, the story really started in Paris.
So here's a little recap of the Paris episodes.
Un recap de Paris.
It's 1744 and Jamie and Claire are in Paris.
Tout le monde est en Paris.
They're gonna stop the Jacobite rebellion.
Pour arrêter les Écossais.
All they have to do is meet Bonnie Prince Charlie,
Rencontre le prince idiot.
get close to key players,
Bonne chance.
find out where they get their money,
Cherchez l'argent.
and thwart their plans.
Pas de problème.
Easy peasy, Jamie squeezy.
Les boules.
Conveniently, Jamie's cousin Jared sets them up with a wine business
Du vin, pas mal.
and a fancy French crib,
Une maison.
complete with servants that annoy Claire.
Les bonnes.
They're all surprisingly really fluent in French.
Tout le monde parle français.
Jamie, Claire, even Murtaugh.
Même Murtaugh.
Doesn't take long for Claire to become enemies with Le Comte Saint-Germain.
Qui?
Claire tells him that his whole crew has smallpox and his ship must be destroyed.
Do you realize what you have done? I've done nothing but speak the truth. Those men have smallpox. My sheep, my entire cargo will be destroyed. What does this have to do with sheep? Ah, the cost. The cost will be great if the whole town gets less smallpox. You will pay. You will both pay.
Jamie's having sex nightmares with Blackjack Randall.
Oh là là, les cauchemars.
But Claire reassures him that Blackjack Randall was made into roadkill by the Highland coups.
Cherchez la vache.
Claire becomes BFFs with Madame Louise de la Tour, the Marquis de Rouen.
What? A marquise de Rouen.
She enjoys a good Brazilian wax.
No, ouch.
Espèce de crapaud! Doucement, doucement! Beauty is pain, madame! Are you ready for the Brazilian? I don't even know what that means! Just make it bold! Here we go, madame! Une, deux, trois! One or two more times, I think we've got it!
Claire decides to go for the full baldy.
Pourquoi pas?
Later, Jamie says, "What have you done to your honey pot?"
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Depends how you eat your honey pot as well, doesn't it? Like it's your fingers or your tongue. I don't know. Then it gets sticky.
We're not in Scotland anymore, Bouton.
Bienvenue à Paris. Welcome to Paris.
Claire meets the magical apothecary, Master Raymond.
Dans un magasin magique, le maître Raymond.
Okay, you have to stop.
Stop what?
That.
But I'm having a wild and crazy time here in Paris. Alrighty then. Maître Raymond is serving up everything from fake poison to birth control.
Jamie finally meets Bonnie Prince Charlie at his favorite hang, Maison Elyse.
Maison Elyse.
Best little whorehouse in Paris, known for its great selection of sex toys.
You get the dildo, and you get the dildo, and you get the dildo.
Now you sound German.
Dildos always make me sound German. Bonnie Prince Charlie wants to restore his father to the English throne.
And Jamie's gonna say, "And I helped."
Jamie and Claire get invited to Versailles.
And Claire designs the red dress.
Showing off her Sassenachers to fine effect.
They run into Jamie's ex.
Awkward!
Just when you thought it couldn't get any more awkward.
Annalise scores Jamie an invitation to the royal throne room.
And not that throne room.
The other throne room.
Sire, it looks like you're wrestling with a bit of a problem. Perhaps you should try the Scottish Breakfast of Champions. Porridge. Porridge is for peasants, you peasant! Perhaps some granola then. All I want to do is poop! Peasants never get hemorrhoids and they always have regular bowel movements. I can't! I just can't!
Elsewhere, Claire runs into the Duke of Sandringham.
Apparently everyone is in Paris.
He introduces her to his secretary, chronic cougher and charismatic consumptive, Alexander Randall.
Who tells her Blackjack Randall is alive!
You failed, Cool! You failed!
Claire finds meaningful work at the hospital with Mother Hildegard.
Meanwhile, Jamie comes home sporting thigh hickeys.
It's tough work, but it's for the cause.
Alexander Randall has fallen hard for Prim Mary Hawkins.
But he can't marry her. She's got to have a baby with Blackjack Randall.
To ensure Frank's lineage.
Wait, what? I need a bigger flowchart.
Murtaugh is enjoying crêpe Suzette's in the morning.
And wee thief little Fergus comes on board to help thwart the Jacobite rebellion.
LeComte serves up Claire a cocktail of bitter cascara, but she's okay.
And Master Raymond gives Claire some poison detecting bling so that won't happen again.
And he tells her that she will see Frank again.
Wait, what? Madame Louise has a French croissant in the oven.
And the baby daddy is Bonnie Prince Charlie.
Wait, he's straight?
Get out of town.
Mary and Claire get attacked.
And Mary gets raped.
No time for that. The Frasers have to host a dinner party.
Oh, that party goes all ghetto in a hurry, and guess who ends up back in prison? Mm-hmm. Blackjack is back.
Fresh out of jail, Jamie challenges him to a duel.
But Claire begs Jamie to spare Blackjack Randall's life.
If you kill Blackjack Randall, it's like killing Frank.
What?
Frank must exist.
Why?
So she can go back and hurt him all over again.
Okay.
Jamie says, the man that made me play his whore at Wentworth Prison, you want me to spare his life?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
This Culloden thing is gonna happen.
Because they've been crap at preventing it.
And Jamie makes Claire promise that she'll return to Frank.
And Murtaugh cannot understand. I canna kill him.
You canna.
No, I canna.
You canna.
No, I canna.
Why you canna?
I canna tell you.
I can't understand.
I canna help you there.
Poor wee Fergus is raped by that Randall bastard.
Another rape?
And Jamie decides to go for the ball.
Literally, he slices him in the balls.
Claire runs to stop the duel, but something is wrong.
Oh no, it's the baby.
She's bleeding.
At the hospital, Claire loses the baby.
No. Jamie gets locked down in the Bastille for dueling.
And he has to stay there till the king says oui.
Claire has to pull out her Dame Blanche routine and make with the poison.
She saves Master Raymond.
And kills LeComte.
But Claire still has to give the king a royal quickie.
And what does she get for it?
Jamie's freedom.
And this orange.
Seems fair. Claire holds a wee lifeless faith in her arms all day.
She begs Jamie to take her home to Scotland.
They've done all they can to stop the Jacobites.
They say goodbye at baby Faith's grave.
It's time to go home.
Home to Scotland.
Jamie and Claire come home to Lollybrock. Lollybrock, Lollybrock, oh lolly, 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 Lollybrock. Jamie's sister Jenny has held down the fort really well.
She's popped out another wee bear.
And planted potatoes.
Babysitter Jamie's hickey-free thighs are back in kilts.
Ooh, and all is looking good at Lollybrock. Oh, I cannot believe how good he looks in a kilt.
I canna get a handle on that.
I canna.
I canna too. Crisis! Jamie finds out his signature has been forged on a document that makes him out to be a supporter of Bonnie Prince Charlie.
Now he's a traitor to the crown.
Instead of stopping the Jacobites, he now is forced to join them.
The best laid schemes of mice and men.
Gang after Glay.
Jamie needs his grandpappy on board.
Who?
Simon Fraser, the old curmudgeon laird of Beaufort Castle.
So they head off to see Lord Lovett,
Where they see bow-legged Colin Mackenzie.
who tried to have Claire burned at the stake as a witch.
And Eerie Leary is back. Oh, it's like an Outlander Season 1 reunion.
Damn!
Eerie Leary's still in love with Jamie.
She sneaks whiffs of his shirt whenever she can.
Lord Lovett is a right sexist bastard.
He'll only support Jamie if Jamie hands over Lollybrock.
Jamie's about to agree.
Until Claire goes all Nostradamus on his ass and freaks him out.
Claire gets Eerie Leary to flirt with Junior Laird to boost his confidence.
But the Tartan Tart thinks that means flashing him some boobage.
Throw that bitch some Mardi Gras beads.
In the end, Simon stands up to his father, who's playing both sides against the middle.
He sends him off with Jamie to fight with the Jacobites. Arrgh!
Holy coup. That was exhausting.
That was fun. Oh, it was exhausting too. So I have been wanting to talk to you about the Paris episodes because I know that you love all things. She's a Francophile as well, and you're very fluent in French. So what did you think of the Paris episodes, the costumes, the sets, all of it?
I really enjoyed Paris. I mean, it was dark though, so
Yes.
and sometimes it was a little hard
Wasn't
to
all
watch.
macaroons.
I wanted to see, balls and not those kind of balls, not the kind that got sliced. I wanted to see dancing. I wanted to see a little more
Exactly.
pop. But I did enjoy the costumes. I enjoyed the characters.
It was beautiful.
They could have actually stayed in Paris a little longer.
I think so
and
too.
I'd have been
All of a
happy.
sudden they were
Just,
back.
Yeah, seeing a little more of the day-to-day, but they're trying to fit so much. I mean, it's a huge book, and they're trying to fit it into one season.
And you read the book, so you know that.
Jamie changes so much as soon as he gets to France. I mean, what he's been through has
Yes.
changed him, and you don't get to live with him in this new character. You see the bad parts, you see the flashbacks to
Yes.
Black Jack, but then suddenly he's massaging her feet, and
Yes, I know. I mean, there's a lot
little
of
hard-
awkward transitions
and
for me.
because I've read the book, I know what comes in between, so I'm okay to follow
so I
it,
mean,
but-
because for the people that haven't read the book, I think there are a lot of questions, and I think the show can't survive just on the book fans because we want to bring a bigger audience to Outlander. So there's some things that the fans that haven't read the book are going, we don't understand the timeline
Yeah.
and what's going on here.
Well,
and,
there's some suspension of disbelief too, because Claire says, "No, I'm from the future, and I've seen this happen."
and everybody believes her.
And she's English. So, I mean, and in the book, it's a little more of a, that she's building everyone's confidence and everything. And I did enjoy when they tell Myrta the truth, and
Yes.
he just socks Jamie.
For me, when Murtaugh is told, he accepts it. I mean, I know there was a lot of series of dissolves, so it probably took all night for Jamie to explain it to him. But then Murtaugh's like, well, if you believe your wife is a witch, who am I to?
But she has come out of nowhere.
Yes.
She has come out of nowhere, and she's done strange and amazing things.
Right.
And she's not your everyday
Exactly.
Scottish milkmaid or whatever.
Now we know what's going to happen because we see a glimpse of Claire in the 1950s with Brianna.
Yes.
So it's a glimpse of Brianna, and again, the people that haven't read the books don't kind of know what that is and
I
who's
think
that little girl.
Losing the baby was a shock to people who hadn't read the books because they assume
Yes.
that baby is the baby you
Exactly,
see there.
yes.
And another thing about the flashback scenes, now we've seen Tobias Menzies be incredible as Blackjack Randall, and you see him as Frank, and then you get that glimpse of
You
cruelty.
get a glimpse of
Whoa!
Blackjack Randall in him.
But again, like the scene where Claire tells him that she's pregnant, you see this whole range of emotions on his
Yes.
face. Brilliant.
Great work by Tobias Menzies.
Yeah.
The other thing I had a little bit of problem with is, okay, we all suffered through Wentworth. We all suffered through those 2 episodes, and we didn't want to see this happen to Jamie or to Claire. Blackjack Randall should die, right? Now here we are, fast forward, and Jamie's got his opportunity to get his revenge, and suddenly Claire's like, no, you can't, you've got to let him live, otherwise Frank will never exist.
Well, the thing is,
What?
Some history she's okay with messing with.
Right.
Other history, not so much.
Right.
But I think they've really done a good job trying to compact the story
Yes, we got a
into
lot.
all of this.
We got a lot.
I did love the more formal costumes and.
Well, I did love the Parisian costumes because I just think Terry is an amazing designer.
And you can see how she tried to bring in the more modern style when
Yes,
Claire
she
said she designed her
did.
dress. I have to say, though, coming back to Scotland, it really was breath of fresh air.
It was. I was
Yeah.
happy when they got back to Scotland. Like, oh, we're home.
they're
I felt like
back,
I was
yeah.
home.
And I wanted them to have, those 10 full happy minutes at Lollybroch, but it was not to be.
We want to thank all our fans, all of you who have requested Outlander Season 2. For a variety of reasons, we haven't been able to do it. Elyse and I travel a lot. Our wonderful director and cameraman and editor, Paul, travels a lot. So our travel schedule was crazy in the beginning of the season. And we weren't able to get the episodes early like we used to, which gave us the opportunity to shoot our episodes in advance. So we will be back in another few weeks with another supersized episode. We want you all to know we do our Outlandish recaps because we absolutely love the show and we support the show, the whole team.
We also hold Outlander fans very dear to our hearts.
Yes, we do.
They've been incredible. They've been incredibly supportive.
So some news coming up for the Anglophile channel is we will be having the 2016 Anglophile Channel Awards on September 15th at the British Consulate Residence. which is a very historic site, most famously known for playing host to Prince William and Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, during their visit to Los Angeles in 2011. So we're very honored that these awards will be presented there. And yes, we're hoping to get Sam and Katrina there and honor them in person as they should be. And of course, once we have more details, we'll be sharing them with you, and hopefully many of you will be able to join us for that event. We'll also be having an exciting silent and live auction, which will include some fun signed autograph things from Sam and Katrina, including those adorable little Outlander bears.
Oh,
remember, we got Sam and
yeah.
Katrina to sign the bears, and they're going to be up for auction during our event because the Anglophile Channel Awards is also going to be a charity event. We're going to raise money for charities that we support and charities that are supported by our honorees as well.
Well, I think we've kept these good people long enough.
I think so too. Thank you once again for joining us. We'll be seeing you. I'm Marlise.
And I'm Elyse.
And we're
Outlandish.
It depends how you eat your honey pot as well, doesn't it? Like your fingers or your tongue. I don't know. Like, they get sticky then.